Alright everybody, hello and welcome. As always, I'm Sean, this uneducated gamer in our Off Their Perch challenge with FC United. Seeing as far as we can take these guys in the English League structure, at least until I get bored of it. I'll come up with a new series once this season's over, and we'll just rotate through. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, very solemn Kwanzaa, just basically Happy Holidays. It's Boxing Day today. Boxing Day football is a tradition within England, and we actually have a pretty good game, and two pretty good games set up for this episode. We're going to play Bradford PA, so if we go to our club here, we can see they are one of our competitive rivals. Looks like we would have played them in lower divisions for the majority of the time, in the first divisions and then the Premier divisions for a few years there, so I think that's where the competitive rivalry comes from. So that's going to be an important match. We do play them 2 times in a week just because of ground availability. I think that's the reasoning why that happens. We did play Nuneaton earlier in the season, twice in 2 weeks. And I think we're now playing Bradford PA twice in 2 weeks just because of the grounds. They may ground share and that's all that they can get available for it, but it is the Christmas period. It's always tough to try and get into grounds and shit. Where did we finish off in the last episode? A 3-1 win against AFC Telford in the FA Trophy. Got our FA Trophy campaign underway. Pretty good performance. Matty Wolfenden getting amongst the goals, playing as a right winger, and apparently that's a position we should have been playing him the entire time because he came out and got a double in the next game from that position as well. He also combined really well against FC Halifax with Greg Daniels to get our goal in that match, but the Stockport game was phenomenal. They were sitting in the playoff positions in this match, and a 4-0 win was very, very impressive, and I'm very happy that we recorded that one. Then off screen, we played FC Halifax. They are a team in the Conference National, so ahead of us. Despite sitting 20th in that league, they managed to beat us 2-1. Just defensive mistakes. Shane Killick got injured in the build-up to their first goal, and he just couldn't get up. So we were defending with 3 men against their 3 that were attacking, and eventually they worked a good finish from Kevin Roberts. And then a straight-up mistake from Liam Brownhill. He tried to play a pass across the top of the 18-yard box, missed everyone, and Jake Hebbs finished to get them the victory there. We were still good in this game. It was literally just those 2 defensive sort of, not errors, but mix-ups that lost us this one. But we very easily could have beaten them on another day. I'm not devastated about that. I don't really care about the FA Trophy at all. But now we just have the league to focus on for the rest of the episodes that we'll see here. And our league form's been excellent. Matty Wolfenden got his 4th and 5th goal in the last 3 league games, which is very impressive. An 8.9 rating from the right wing. Apparently that was the key. We just had to play him on the right wing the whole time. Ryan Marston was so fucking wasteful in this game. It was insane. I think we had about 21 shots, only 5 on target. I reckon he would have missed about 10 of those, without word of a lie. About 10 of those shots were shots that he took. So we'll probably drop him for this game. But where Bradford sitting at the moment, 12th in the division. There was a period where they were tied with us for the fewest games lost this season. We have lost the fewest of any team with only those 3 losses. And I'm actually kind of pissed. We could have beaten Nuneaton, we could have beaten Corby. Stalybridge was a bit of a goal fest, but that's fine, it happens. So they're currently sitting on 6, 7 and 7. -2 goal difference. Somehow only 12 points behind us despite that. But I guess that just goes to show how even the league actually is. Important here to keep pace with Hednesford. They have leapfrogged us in the 2nd spot, and they are 3 points ahead. They are playing, I think, a tricky fixture today. We'll have to wait and see who they've got. But 3 points here will be very important in terms of keeping level with them because our goal difference is actually better. So we can go back in the 2nd spot here. And also Boston United now have a game in hand. They've lost their last 2 fixtures. Corby, who funnily enough apparently only turn up to play against the top team in the division, beat them 1-0 at home, and then they lost 1-0 to Alfreton as well. So maybe their form's dropping off a little bit. Be very important for us to keep up with them as much as possible. And a win here can see us go only 4 points behind them in top spot. But we've got to focus on North Ferriby. No use to worrying about other fixtures if we can't take care of our own. Chris Lynch came to me throughout the course of the week and was like, "Hey, bitch, I want to play more." And I was like, "Don't call me bitch, get out of my office." But he will start this game purely by way of Shane Killick's injury. We'll give him a little bit of a run in the team and see how he does. Though the question will remain when Killick comes back into full fitness, which should be in another 8 days to 2 weeks. He did pick up that knock in that FA Trophy loss. We'll see how he goes. I'm going to start Daniels ahead of Masterson, just by way of Marston not quite working out the way that we've hoped. In his 3 appearances for us so far, he has not scored and he hasn't really gotten any good ratings or anything. It's basically been Wolfenden and Wright dragging us through those matches, so they'll continue on the wings. Of course, the back line will remain virtually the same. This back 6 has been very, very good. Tom Brown leading the league in yellow cards, managed to get his first goal in the most recent games. It was an excellent finish as well. Which match was that? Was Gloucester? Yeah, it was. Arrived in the box late after moving up into the advanced playmaking role. And a lovely left-footed volleyed finish. So his first goal of his senior career as well, which is reason for him to celebrate. going forward. He's rated for some reason as like a 5-star youth player. That's bullshit. I don't trust my assistant at all. If my assistant is still unable to offer me any tactical advice in any games, then he's got no right to be judging other players. But I'm content with the team. Let's see how it does in this match. Lynch and Wolfenden still lacking that sharpness. I don't know why. They've made about 20 appearances each, whether it's off the bench or in the game. They should be ready to go by now. All right, Aristotle Missy Caminino is away for this game apparently. He doesn't look any good. Good natural fitness, okay corners and crossing, but nothing to write home about. Congolese winger. Probably hangs out with Yannick Bolasie on weekends. I can't deny it makes things easier for us, but whatever. They're going to play a 4-3-3. We did actually struggle with this formation. AFC Filed played it against us in one of our very first draws of the season, and they played the exact same thing. I think this is an advanced forward, deep line forward, and a target man, so might be one to watch out for. Deards looks like he might be the advanced forward. Good natural fitness, okay pace, decent finishing. Keep an eye on him. And Michael Potts, who is an ex-Manchester United junior. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? I think he was. And then he played at Blackburn, yeah. And then his career's just fallen apart since then. So they've got some decent players we'll have to watch out for. It's definitely not going to be as straightforward as a mid-table side going to a top-of-the-table team. And assertively, come on lads, show me what you can do to keep our run going. We've won our last 4 in the league. I want to make it 5. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get the win. Greg Daniels immediately offside. Good for him. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target, 54% possession in the opening 20 minutes. We're yet to touch the ball in the final third, it looks like. Pearson with the ball forward to Marshall. Finds Potts, who just found way too much space there. Oh, good tackle, Tom Brown. Vicious looking. Potts with the ball over the top to Dirds. Or Cheatham maybe through the back. Oh, God. We've cleared it into Dirds. Oh, God. That was just unlucky. Cheatham cleared it straight into him, but not flowing football from them. They looked relatively direct in that build-up. Pearson with a long throw. Finds Marshall to Walshaw. Back to Marshall. Good save. Lewis King gets a big palm on that one and puts it around the post. I don't know if you knew much about it, but oh, God. And Qualter then heads over. So we are not playing well. I might have to fire a bit of a rocket here. Bradford PA, I guess they're definitely fired up for their fans, this being a competitive fixture or competitive rivalry. Davies with the ball forward to Walshaw, and that was going wide, but for some reason King gets something on it. I guess I'd rather he was overly certain than risking it. Potts with the ball in, it's hacked away by Ashworth. We are just under the pump here. They are well and truly taking the game to us. It's just something about this 3 up front. Like, why do we struggle against this one formation? And it's only when there's 1 advanced forward, 1 deep line, 1 target man. Maybe we need to drop another defender in. Maybe I need to play the finger formation against this one. Well done, Lynch. Oh, here we go. Right with the counter. Daniel's got a man outside in Wolfenden. Find the finish, Matty. And he does. That's his 7th goal in the last 5 games. His 9th goal of the season and decisive Man United breakaway. So despite being under the pump for pretty much the entire half, we have taken the lead here. Lovely there from Daniels. Definitely wouldn't get that from Marston, not with his 2 passing. And that is a good finish from Wolfen and puts it in the top corner. Keep can't pick it out. What do we got here? 2 shots, 2 on target, 41% possession. Pearson with a throw in here. They've had chances though. Brown wins the ball back high at the pitch. Headed back by Qualter to Potts. It's a ball over the top. He's knocked it down for Dirds, and that's a fucking fantastic finish. That is textbook target man play from Walshaw to knock that one down for the advanced striker to smash that one home. We drop down to 3rd position with the equalising goal there. Agricultural football. Turner just punts it forward, but they've done it so effectively. And I can't really blame King for that one. He did well to keep us in it earlier, but that's a good finish from Dirds. Not happy. Still not happy. We should be doing better in this game. Chris Lynch, despite demanding football, has turned around and gone with 6.2. Assertively, I'm not happy. Chris Lynch will come off for Dean Stott. Fuck it, we'll do half-time subs. And we'll go with that. Assertively, you have the ability to make a difference. He seems motivated, so that's good. Everybody responding well. Is it just that defensive one? Is it Chris Lynch just being a fucking liability? Is that what's happening here? And I gave him a 2-year deal at the start of the season, which was fucking dumb. I should have waited for him to play. Wolfenden with the ball in, but Stewart gathers very comfortably. And I think it was just a kick-off highlight. We're not connecting with too many of our crosses. We are winning most of our headers today. Okay, that's useless information there. Darren Lyons, who can't offer me tactical advice, but wants to tell me Tom Brown isn't a first-team player. All right, here we go. Brownhill comes forward, finds Murray to Burn. Good switch out there to Wright. Back to Cheatham. Wright's got on goal side if they can find him now. Finds Murray. Oh, yep, come on, Daniels. Oh, God damn it. It was a defensive mistake there from Bradford PA. An hour gone. Who's playing well? No one. Excellent. What subs can we make here? Maybe we bring Wolfen into the left, drop Jerome right back to left fullback, which I haven't done really this season. And we'll take Cheatham off for Cook. Yeah, we'll give that one a whirl. Assertively, you have the ability to make a difference. He seems motivated, so good response from him. Here we go. Brownhill comes forward. Oh, maybe that wasn't the highlight. Maybe this is the highlight. Burn finds Daniels. Find the finish. Oh, Greg. Fucking get in. Lovely finish. His 10th goal of the season and puts us 2-1 up. And now that sub's going to go through. I probably should have cancelled that sub. Lovely ball there from Burn. Picks him out across the back four. And that is a calm finish. 7 finishing, but he manages to put that one away for his 10th goal of the season. So maybe we've been too critical of him over the course of the season so far. I haven't really used Jerome Wright as a fullback. It is his favourite position, but he's been so bloody good as a left winger that it's just, we haven't needed to. And also I've been really surprised with Scott Cheatham's development as well. Alright, getting into the last 10 minutes now. Should I make one more sub? Let's watch this highlight first. Wright finds Daniels. Back to Wright again. Oh, drops it. Oh, God, and they sneak that one away for a corner. Brownhill to take. Deep ball in. Ashworth goes up, but nothing doing. Let's bring on David Birch just to anchor that midfield just a little bit. Just change it up. Tom Brown's not done anything wrong. It's just purely just to shore things up there for the last 10 minutes. Some fresh legs in midfield should hopefully do that. Matty Wolfenden's offside there. Greg Pearson's come on for Luke Dean. Oh, sorry, Luke Dean's come on for Greg Pearson. 92nd minute now. Blow the whistle, ref. I just want the 3 points. Paul Marshall hacks the ball forward. They are very, very direct. All right. Assertively, let's go passionate. Well done, lads. Good win for us. It's a divisional rival, competitive rivalry. We might as well be as nice as we can. And Lewis King, so underappreciated Lewis King. Some excellent saves in that game. Gets him an 8.3 rating. And the man of the match award. 15 shots, 8 on target, 51% of the ball, 6-4-49. That seems to be a running theme. We're continuing to win games despite having less in terms of stats and everything. But I think it's because we're playing shorter passing. I think it's because our wingers are set to cross more as well. We're not taking shots early. So I think that's why these stats are down. And I think also that we're playing a deep defensive line sort of invites shots from distance. We don't play against the smartest players in the world. So they are, of course, going to take shots whenever they get them. It looks as though someone has done us a massive favour and Hednesford have lost. AFC Telford have beaten them today 1-0. Thanks AFC Telford, sitting down there in 11th. So we have gone back up into second position. It looks like Boston United have also drawn their game against Lowestoft. So we're now only 5 points behind them. A win in our catch-up game could see us go 2 points behind them, which would be absolutely amazing. Let's leave the match and see the aftermath of that one. This game against Hednesford just became even bigger because... Oh, FC United fortunate to beat. Well, fuck you, okay? We had extra chances as well that we could have finished. We tried to be the best football team we can be. Victory for your side today, sweet result. Brackley suffered a defeat, so some distance between us and the team in fourth. FC United look unbeatable. Confidence is high. Confidence is a good thing. And Lewis King was fantastic. Have a great relationship with Andy Walsh, who's our general manager. And King gets the man of the match award. Season of good cheer for Vanarama North. Happy holidays, everyone. And a good win for us there against our divisional rivals. Always tough playing away, especially when it's raining and shit. Now, we have to keep an eye on this match against Hednesford. So first things first, let's rest everyone that was involved in that game. Training, rest, 1 day. Just a day off. We haven't done that since the start of the season. Early episodes, you would have seen me do it a lot, and then I just stopped, and we started rotating players through. Just to build up a little bit of match sharpness, get everyone back over 90% conditioning for this game on the Wednesday. And... it's going to be a big one. Home match against Hednesford through the magic of editing. I'll skip ahead to that now. Oh, here you go. Lewis King and Luke Ashworth both make the team of the week, which is excellent. Ashworth has been phenomenal all season, so that's not really to be surprised there. But here is the big one. They want to offer me a new contract already. It's only December. I've only been working here for like 4 months. Let's just accept the current vision, and I'll show you what I'm going to do here. If we look at our finances, we are currently spending a fair amount on staff. Just to help out the finances, I'm going to take the cheapest contract available. So let's have a look here. We'll accept the current vision. They're going to offer me a new deal. I'm going to take minimum wage. So £120 a week. Try and push it to be an 18-month contract. I don't need any bonuses or anything. I'll happily live on £120 a week for the rest of my life. It doesn't matter. It's really only going to help out the club finances, so I'll do that. And they're going to give me a 2-year deal, which is great. So there you go. Let's have a look at this. FC United General Manager Andy Walsh is delighted that I've renewed the contract. Everyone seems pretty happy with that. Signs a new deal, which will take me a 2-year extension to 2018, which is fantastic. Means it'll be tough for them to sack me now. Just signed a new contract, and I'm delighted to have signed a new deal. Absolutely loving it at the club. And on a personal note, I'm really enjoying the series so far. We're sitting in second spot. We're in touching distance with that game in hand of top spot. So, I can't really complain. We're a squad that was supposed to finish 18th. I always thought the squad was better than that. We're expected to finish top half. So even if shit falls away in the second half of the season and I completely capitulate and we drop down and lose every game for the rest of the season, we've still done enough to probably survive. And we've still probably done enough to finish 11th or above. So, yeah, really happy. And happy to get another contract on the table. Let's jump ahead to Hednesford, though. I've got to stop talking. Here we go. Some of our transfer targets are nearing the end of their stay. Boston United's Kyle Dixon, who is just tearing the league apart so far this season, is currently in the last 6 months of his contract. 19 appearances in the league, 8 goals, 2 assists, 7.78 is phenomenal turnaround for a 21-year-old player. We'll keep an eye on him for when his contract ends. Andy Thanoj from Alfreton, they look like they're going to get relegated. He hasn't been as good this season, only 7, but look at these stats. 18 corners, 20 free kick taking, 13 passing, very, very solid. We might look to bring him in as a third. Maybe he'll replace Ben Grant as another advanced playmaker and one that we can use to take free kicks and corners, so then we can get rid of Brownhill, who's fucking terrible. And Big Marlon Harewood, despite turning 37, his stats don't seem to be going too far backwards. Decent strength, decent out of the air. We'll keep an eye on him. Depends how much money he wants, really. And here's the big one. Our contracts that are due to expire, all of our staff's contracts are due to expire. I don't really give a shit about any of that. I might even set them for release. However, some of these players are playing for contracts. I haven't decided what I'm doing with Stott or Brownhill. Likelihood is they'll leave because they're on so much money. Adam Thurston will absolutely be leaving, so let's set him for a release now. Craig Linfield won't be staying beyond this season, so we'll set him for a release as well. Matty Wolfenden I'm undecided about. Byrne I'd like to keep. I'd probably like to keep Cookie as well. Let's have a talk to Byrne now and see what he wants. Oh, he wants a bit. So let's go with that. Let's offer him £100 a week. We might jam in a goal bonus as well, just to kind of pretend like we're giving him extra money when really he doesn't score that much. Give him a K a week if he makes the team of the year, and we'll give him £100, I guess, if he doesn't play. When he's fit, he plays. So, and I'd like to give both Byrne and Murray a chance next season in the centre of the park. I think they've both been phenomenal. So that would see him go from £150 a week up to £200, but it gets him there an extra year. Is he going to take that? No, he's very stubborn. Maybe if I offer him $2,000 for the team of the year. Okay, he's cool with that. So he'll take £200 a week for $2,000 to make the team of the year. Let's have a look at Sean Cook. I'd like to retain him, even if it's just as backup. He wants a ton of money. Probably not worthy of a ton of money. There, Sean. We'll jack these up to £100 a week. Let's do the same thing. Let's offer him a K for both. And then we have wiggle room. We can offer him $200K. 2K if we get to that point. I'll take out these extra ones because I don't want his contract going up at all. So £200 a week for him. Oh, he's not happy. Let's go 300. Oh, but I'm not willing to go higher than that. If he wants any more, he can fuck off. And let's go 2K a week. He's not going to make the team of the year. He's not going to finish as a top goal scorer. So, nah, he's not happy with that. All right, whatever. That's fine. I'll offer you good performance-based incentives on top of your current deal, which is $350. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on Stott. We'll keep an eye on Brownhill. We'll see how they perform in the second half of the season as to whether we keep them. And we'll keep an eye on Wolfenden. My concern with Wolfenden and Stott is that they're not likely to improve. If we do get promoted, there's probably better players we can bring in for the same amount of money. But that's fine. We'll deal with that then. So we are definitely going to release Thurston and Linfield, and we'll let them know early. I'll probably release all the staff as well, truth be told. Fuck me. FC United versus Hednesford match has been postponed. That's not great. Today's match between FC United and Hednesford has been postponed due to a old pitch. What does that mean for our schedule? Do we play them next? No, it means we're going to play Bradford PA again. Shit. And then Tamworth and then Hednesford. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, so what we might do is we might play this Bradford PA game, which I know is shit. It sucks playing the same team in one episode. Then I'll play Tamworth off screen, and then I might come back for that Hednesford and that Brackley game. That's really disappointing. Really disappointed. I wanted to play them today. Well, we rested everyone for nothing. All right, fuck it, whatever. We're now 2 games behind everyone else. Let's have a look at how the competition's gone without us. So we're now 2 games behind Boston United. They have lost, it looks like. Yes, 2-0 loss to Gainsborough. Thank you very much, Gainsborough, for doing us a favour there. They are just falling apart. All right, so 2 games in hand. If we win both those games, we could go in top spot. Jesus, that increases pressure on us. Jeez, when they win, they absolutely trash teams, but when they lose, they fucking lose a fair few. Thankfully, Stockport and Brackley are still a game each behind us, despite playing 2 games more than us. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. But it increases the pressure for that Hednesford match. Oh, here we go. Wolfenden wins Player of the Month with his 5 goals in 3 appearances. That's very impressive. Assertively, just want to say well done for winning Player of the Month. He appreciated it. And he's been patient. He's waited for his opportunities. He's done really well. So, good for him. And I've won the Player of the Manager of the Month, which is interesting considering we played 1 game less than everyone else. But that's fine. 3 matches, 100% win ratio, 9 goals scored, only 1 conceded. That's very impressive. It would have been nice if we had played the Hednesford game as well, but that's fine. I'll take the individual glory. Man United on Pepe, that's a mistake. Easy win predicted for us. They've pinpointed Walshaw as a threat. We saw that knockdown for the goal they scored. And we're doing another post-match pre-match press conference because it is our divisional rival. Don't worry, my squad's very strong. I'm pleased we've been recognised for our recent form and we worked harder than everyone else. Certainly got plenty more to offer and we're looking to get that from him. He's scoring every 94 minutes. That's fucking amazing. We have to be considered favourites. Playing at home comes with statistically proven advantage. And we've been really good at home. I don't know him, but I respect him. And I hope to get to know him more. I don't fucking know him. What more do you want from me? Is that the non-league football paper being cunts again? Can I start up a feud with a magazine? Is that possible? Oh, here we go. Board confidence. Untouchable. Fantastic. I'll take that. Shane Killick's worked his way back into having a fitness test. I'm not going to risk him. I don't think it's worth it. We'll go with... I'm dropping Lynch because he was fucking horrendous. We were better when Stock came on. So, just promise or not, he will sit on the bench. We'll continue with that same front 3. You can see in the last 5 games, they're all averaging over 7. Stott hasn't been great in his last few appearances. Oh, maybe I should leave Lynch in there. Yeah, fuck it. We'll leave Lynch in there just because he's been better in the last 5. Stott wasn't great in the last game, but he seemed to tidy it up a little bit. Yeah, so virtually the same team. We'll go with Carnell to cover the goalkeeping position on the bench, Stott to cover the defensive roles, Birch can cover the fullbacks and the anchorman role, Cook can cover the wing positions, and Marston can cover up top. So we've got coverage for each position. Like to see Wolfenden continue his recent run of form. I really did not expect him to be so good as a right winger. He doesn't have any pace or anything, so it's purely on the ball ability. Delighted for Jerome Wright, his 300th appearance for the club. We'll try and attack wherever possible. They're going to play a 4-5-1. They're dropping everyone into midfield, playing away from home, which is very, very interesting. Walshaw, who played as a target man last time out, is now going to play as a left winger. They are just doing all kinds of crazy shit. What the fuck's going on with Bradford PA? Calmly. Let's give the fans the performance they're expecting of us here. Matty Wolfenden's gotten confidence from that. We are playing at home. It is a divisional rival. It's not raining. We should be able to go out there and smash these guys. We haven't played many fixtures where we've actually gone out and absolutely thumped teams. We had one against Stockport a couple of weeks ago and one against Worcester. Here we go. Stewart with a goal kick forward. Brown knocks the ball down. Potts picks it up though. Davies is on his own up top. Goes all the way back to Qualter. To Marshall. They're playing a lot of men in midfield. That could be a concern. Brown tidies up the ball well. Here we go. Do we have a counter-attack in us? Wright has time and space ahead of him. He's got Murray. Murray looks for Daniels. Find the finish, Greg. Oh, that is phenomenal. Greg Daniels. So apparently the secret to getting Daniels and Wolfenden to score more was signing a 19-year-old Irish striker, because just it's lit a fire under both of them, I think. Greg Daniels, lovely touch here. Composes himself, skips past one, and that is a phenomenal finish into the top right-hand corner. It's not pretty, it's isolation football, but, I mean, if he's going to pull out finishes like that, yeah, we'll continue doing it. 3 shots, 2 on target, 48% of the ball in the opening 20 minutes. 3 shots, none on target for them. Right with the throw in here, finds Brown. Have a strike if you want, Tom. Byrne finds Brownhill, who's in a weird spot. Wolfenden has to... Oh, Jesus. Good save from Stewart. Got down low and held the ball as well when Daniels was in the area. What was Brownhill fucking doing bobbing up there? He's not number 10. Being ridiculous. And we're slowly edging towards half-time. 50-50 split in possession. 4 shots, 3 on target. 6 shots, none on target for them. But they are playing 5 in midfield. I think they're just shooting from distance. Assertively, we've got to guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done. I don't want anyone to switch off. And I want 2 wins from this episode. I want 2 victories. I would have liked to have a victory against Hednesford, but Unfortunately, Mother Nature has played against us in that one. It'll make for a very exciting episode in the next one. We'll play both Brackley and Hednesford, who are currently sitting 3rd and 5th in the division. So a big game there. We're getting towards the hour mark. Might look at some subs here. Looks like the bubble may have burst in terms of Wolfenden's form. That's fine. It was due to happen at some point. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll leave Jerome Wright out there. We'll bring Cookie on. And how are we looking in midfield? Okay, Lynch isn't having the greatest game. We'll make the same sub as last time. Dean Stott will come on just to shore things up back there. Faith in you, make the difference. He seems motivated. Faith in you, make the difference. Or 1 out of 2. So not the greatest team talks in the history of mankind, but I just need him to hold on. Love to find a second. We've definitely been the better side. Oh, in terms of highlights anyway, it's hard to fucking tell in terms of raw stats and everything. We never have more shots than anyone. Here we go. Burns won the ball back high at the pitch. Murray looks for Daniels in behind. He's having great joy with these balls over the top. Daniels, decent strike. Hey, at least it's a highlight. We hadn't really had much in the second half. Nathan Turner's injured, so at least we're kicking him. Tom Brown do that? I bet you he did. Stewart with the ball forward now. Can't get it down and shoot. Shoot! Potts with the ball forward. Find Durds, who's come off the bench, now up front on his own. Walker on the left-hand side. Just stand him up. We've gone back to Daniels. He's won the ball high at the pitch. He's got an overlapping run here from Cook. Daniels is back in the middle. Can he find him? Can't Daniels. Does man back stick? Oh, God. Wolfenden was in the area. I'm going to make one more sub here. Birch for Brown. I don't want to risk that yellow card becoming a red one, which it so easily could do. Birch is motivated, and we just need to hold on for another 3 minutes of extra time. I'll take a scrappy 1-0 victory. Sometimes derby matches can be relatively scrappy affairs, and I think this one has been. Marshall plays forward to Schofields. Look for a ball in behind, but Cheatham deals with that really well. Stott with a magnificent ball to right. Find the finish. Find the finish here. Cookie, get involved. Can't Cookie. Oh, God. Cook is furious that he didn't get a penalty, but it's gone out for a corner. Can we get another one here? Brownhill just lumbering over. Look at that. Look at that animation. That is brilliant. Come on. Get ahead on it. Oh, God. It's gotten away very well. Cheatham stays back and tidies up. Play forward. They have not had a shot on target this match. If they find something here, I'm going to be so fucking annoyed. Durds with the ball now. They've looked more dangerous since he came on. Oh, Jesus. Daniel's done something behind play there. Didn't see what it was. Stop with the ball forward. Murray with it now. Burn with the ball. He's looked out wide, but Walker's taken it. Daniels wins the ball back and finds... Oh, no, he's giving it away. This is scrappy. Scrappy enter the contest. Oh, Jesus. Birch goes flying in. Murray finds Daniels. Got Birch in the middle if you can find him. We got one more in us. Here comes Cheatham. Come on. Get a second. Oh, no. The referee calls full time. I'll take it. I'll take a 1-0 victory. Calm. Good win, boys. Well done. All right. Solid. Good performance. 1 assist from Cameron Murray. Gets in the player of the match award. 7.8. So a scrappy contest. 2 very scrappy contests, but they're 2 derby games. That's what you expect. And we've gotten 6 points from a possible 6. So I will absolutely take that. It's like Boston United have steered the ship a little bit and gotten themselves a 2-0 victory against Lowestoft. And Hednesford, where are they? They won 2-0 against Telford. So Telford's bubbles burst despite winning against Boston United. But a good performance. 9 shots, 5 on target, 50% possession, 8 shots, none on target, 50% for them. Scrappy win, and I guess that's the character that deluded Brendan always talks about. Or unemployed Brendan, as he should be known now. FC United edge a narrow Bradford PA game. Hey, we've done the double over our divisional rivals. I'm going to take that. We get a win over Chorley, and we've beaten all of our rivals in this division. We've denied a penalty by a diminutive winger, Sean Cook. So, yeah, fair enough. I don't really care. It didn't look like one. Harrogate, great deal of sympathy with him. Jerome Wright's 300 appearance is fantastic. He's a legend of the club. Tom Brown picked up a yellow card. That's fine. That's what he does. That's his job. That's why I take him off with half an hour to go every time. And that result sees us move comfortably into second spot on the table. We have got a 2-goal buffer in terms of goal difference ahead of Hednesford, who are level on points. We will play them in the next episode. Still 5 points behind Boston United, who have got 2 games in hand, which is the interesting part there. And we have now won our last 5 games in the league, which... Oh, no, we haven't. We've won 4 of the last 5 games in the league. Forgot that uneaten one. But still, it's impressive. I will go now and play the Tamworth game off screen, and we'll come back for the games against Hednesford and Brackley, which will be the focus of the next episode. Should be an important series. Should be an important episode in the series. Hednesford currently in 3rd. We can get ourselves 3 points ahead of them. And also the game against Brackley will be important in terms of building up space between the other teams in the top 5. I'd like to at least make the playoffs. I know our expectation is to finish top half, but like the reality is the way that we're performing in the first half of the season, if we can duplicate that and do the exact same results again in the second half, we should be doing really well. We should have done enough to at least make the playoffs, if not be involved in the title race itself. As always though, I've been Sean, this uneducated gamer playing Football Manager 2015. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you want to like or subscribe, absolutely do that, but more than anything, I just appreciate your views. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode.